So others who have missed out on today's events can come back and see it later. Also, this event will provide the HANO Passport points. We will post the code at the end of our session. If you have any questions regarding the HANO Passport points, please let us know and we will be happy to help. So now at this time, please mute your mics for the best sound experience. Otherwise, the feedback could interfere with information we're about to share. Without further ado, I will hand it over to our presenter. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mark Chavez. I am the Outreach Coordinator with United Way of El Paso County. And I want to thank EPCC for allowing me to join you all today, present on some of the programs that we have for one of our impact areas, which is education. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started here. And at any point, if anybody has any questions, feel free to stop me. I'll be happy to answer them either during or after the presentation. So to get started, United Way has two programs relating to education. It's our Parents as Teachers program and our Boost Network. Both serve different functions, but they service families in the community. They offer a lot of great resources for those that utilize the services as they have to offer. So getting started, we'll first talk about the Parents as Teachers program. So Parents as Teachers is a free evidence-based home visiting program that helps parents and caregivers boost their children's health, safety, and ability to succeed in kindergarten and beyond. It's typically for families of children ages 0 to 5, and they offer services to families all over El Paso County. It's kind of a program designed so that way parents can start becoming their children's first educator before they get to school. And even if the children are already in school, for those in that later age group, like 3 to 5, if they have any developmental needs that they need help meeting or exceeding at, the Parents as Teachers program is there to step in and kind of help assist them reach those milestones that they might have trouble getting to without the program. So the Parents and Teachers program utilizes a model with four components. First one is personal visits. They do monthly individualized visits focused on child's development and parent-child interaction. Like I said, they're every month. The parent educators build a curriculum and a lesson plan tailored to the families and to the children. So they're personalized for every family. Group connections. Parents get together, share experiences, learn from each other. This picture that we have right here on the slide actually was from our, I think it was either our April or March group connection. We went to Memorial Park. We had coloring books and fun interactive activities for the families that were part of the the teachers program, or families that were interested that we invited to come learn more about us. It's also a great way just for the parents and the kids to have a nice way to interact with each other and have some fun. They also do screenings. They check overall health, developmental milestones, and they help parents understand their child's development. Um, Being a parent isn't easy. Sometimes you might need a little extra assistance in understanding your child, or um, kind of understanding issues that they might be facing. So the parent educators serve as a way to kind of help bridge that gap. And Parents as Teachers program is also a resource network. They connect families with a variety of community resources. Um, as much as the program tries to solve the needs of the families involved with our services directly, sometimes we unfortunately can't help out fully. So we have built strong relationships with fellow community organizations that can offer these resources and assistance that we might not be able to offer firsthand. And we have a strong referral basis with other organizations, so that way we ensure the families that are with us that aren't able to be helped by us directly can still get the help that they need. Success. So in 2025 to 2026, United Way's Parents to Teachers program earned a Blue Ribbon certification from its national affiliate. So Parents to Teachers is a national program. They have uh, chapters in all different parts of the country. So ours very graciously was awarded the Blue Ribbon certification, and it's one of the highest recognitions for program quality and effectiveness. Just goes to show you as it says there, the effectiveness and the quality of the program. The program not only met but exceeded national standards, significantly improving family stability, parent confidence, and early childhood outcomes across 167 families with 178 children. Um, as of recently, I know our parent educators, they all met the capacity for the families they were able to serve, which is a huge milestone. And that number is always fluctuating. Luckily, so sometimes new openings come up, so families can come and participate. Um, so, if anybody is interested in the program or knows a family that would maybe like to participate, they're more than welcome to scan this QR code here. It takes you to our website. We have an information or interest form set up. It has a couple questions relevant to the program, relevant to the families and their children, just so we can kind of gauge a good idea where the family's at and what they want assistance with. And from there, we can go ahead and schedule a screening appointment, an initial intake, so we could see how we could start involving the family and getting them participating in the program. Um, we pulled this great quote here from one of our families. They stated, as someone who has experienced the impact firsthand, I can confidently say that the United Way's Parents and Teachers program changed lives. Which we love the families that we serve. These group connections, and whenever we get to interact with them, really goes to show how much they're improving from this program, and the kind of I guess good qualities that they're pulling from our involvement, and to see the smiles on these kids' faces whenever we're having a fun event with them, or during Christmas whenever we're having a little prize giveaway or giving presents. Um, it always it makes you know that the work it lets you know that the work means something, and we're doing a decent job. So that was the Parents as Teachers program. Um, I will now go ahead and explain more about our Boost network. So Boost Network is in collaboration with United Way and the Paso del Norte Health Foundation. And let's see here. It is the only binational out-of-school time network that includes 3 states, 2 countries, and 2 languages. Um, so it wasn't exactly explained on the offset, and I think I'll get into a little bit in these following slides. But Boost Network is basically like a big database of organizations that offer after school and extracurricular activities, not only all across El Paso, but as this map states here, in Ciudad Juarez, Hudspeth, New Mexico, um, different parts of New Mexico, and most of them are bilingual as well. So it's a network for parents to utilize when their child has free time on their hands, for them to check and see what's available around them, so they can start getting them involved with these different programs that are offered in our area. So the Boost Network has over 100 members. I'm not sure if all of them are pictured here, but this is just kind of a rundown of who we're partnered with. So there's a whole wide range of topics that are offered. The Children's Center for Hope offers different classes. We also have the YWCA, Boys and Girls Club. I know there's some that do like outdoor activities. There's some that do music activities, sports as well. We try to make it as inclusive for all families as we can. So we know there's a lot of different interests out there. So whatever a child is interested in getting involved in, we try and have that available for them to utilize through the Boost network. So what does the network do? As I was explaining a little bit earlier, key areas of support for out-of-school time programs. One is a platform for collaboration and networking. Um, we use the database to be able to connect families and different organizations, not only with each other, but with families in the area that are interested in utilizing their services. We're also a one-stop shop for finding quality out-of-school time and summer programs. That's another initiative that I didn't mention. Right now, our main focus is our Spring into Summer initiative, which we're highlighting all of the summer camps and summer activities that are offered by the organizations that we're partnered with. Since when's the biggest time that kids have time on their hands? It's during summer break when they're out of school. So we want to make sure we put that at the forefront during these next couple months, so that way parents know what's available in their community to keep their little ones busy. We also serve as an outlet for promotion of member efforts. And I'm not sure, did somebody raise their hand? I might have been seeing things on my screen. I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. We can just keep on going. Apologies. So, as I last stated, outlet for promotion of member efforts. Um, we try and highlight the organizations that we're partnered with, and whenever families are at their camps or their sessions, we want to make sure we highlight the services that they're offering to continue to promote it, and show the other members of the community what's going on around them, and kind of give like firsthand experience on some of these uh, programs that are offered. We also serve as an avenue for resource sharing and connection funding. And then we're also a regional advocate for after school programming. So, the programs that exist here also, it's not just during summer, it's not just during like fall break and winter break, it's during after school as well. We know parents are working most of the time, and they might not have, unfortunately, a chance to keep their child engaged after school, or sometimes care for them. They maybe have to leave them at a relative's or at a daycare. But the Boost Network serves a purpose to be able to offer opportunities for families after school, um, to keep them busy and keep them engaged with their interests. And lastly, it's a hub for training and capacity building opportunities. So some highlights and benchmarks. In 2025, as a network, an estimated 36,000 children and youth participated in an after-school program through Boost members programming in our region. During the Spring into Summer campaign in 2025, more than 120 after-school sites were featured in an online resource page on the Boost website to promote enrollment in summer camps. And then in 2025, the Boost Network supported more than 300 after-school professionals through 11 training opportunities. And through special projects and community events, they reached more than 8,000 children and youth in 2025. And through the network in 2025, they connected 6+ organizations to external after-school funding opportunities. Um, so, it's not only a resource for the community, but it's a resource for these organizations that would like to partner with us. Um, we try and connect them and ensure their prolonged success, uh, even just besides referrals of community members that are interested in utilizing their services. So it not only serves as fostering community engagement, but fosters as ensuring growth for these organizations as well. Because we want to ensure continued success for all of these programs. So we're able to keep on offering, and even at heightened levels, keep offering these resources for the community. So here's a little flyer for what I mentioned earlier, the Spring into Summer campaign. Summer's already underway, but this QR code right here will take you to the website, shows you all the summer camps, after school initiatives that are available through the Boost Network. So if you're interested, feel free to scan. Some of the programs that are offered are free to all members of the public. I know some do have pricing specifications, but that's per program. So, if anybody's interested, feel free to take a look, see what's available, see what you're interested in. It's a resource that we want to ensure that the community is able to utilize whenever they have time on their hands. And I thought I was going to be a lot longer with this presentation, but luckily both teams were very helpful in keeping the messaging succinct and to the point. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know here. Uh, when the community calls, United Way answers. We have our handle right here for our socials. And if you're interested in learning more about these programs as well, feel free to visit our website at unitedwayelpaso.org. It has information on not only these programs that I mentioned, but also other great programs like our Center for Resiliency, our community impact efforts, and also some of the events that we host throughout the year. So feel free to check us out. We're here for the community, and any way we can help, we're happy to lend a helping hand.
Thank you, Mr. Chavez. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for coming in today. And of course, if we have any questions, please feel free to either raise your hand or use your mic, and we'll be able to answer them for you. While we wait for those questions, I'm going to go ahead and invite everybody to next week's sessions. So next week, popping it up here, we have the Bee Project at Mission Del Paso. You can discover and learn more about the honeybees that are there and why we're doing the project, as well as they're going to show off some of their beehives. So be sure to stay in for that. Additionally, I would like to remind everybody about the Tejano Virtual Events YouTube channel. You can watch today's video again if you missed it, or you can even go back to previous sessions. We have videos all the way back from 2020. I'd like to remind everyone about our student success tutoring. We are open every single day online from noon to 9 p.m., except for institutional holidays, which for the summertime will be July 3rd and July 4th. We also have face-to-face tutoring available at all 5 campus tutoring centers, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. We also have many tutors that also speak Spanish, and so they can help you in Spanish as well. In order to get help, you just need to bring in your EPCC student ID number and whatever you're working on, and we can get to work. However, I should make a note that we can't help with quizzes or exams. Additionally, if you came here and you maybe missed a Happy Math Hour in the previous semesters, we do have on our YouTube channel, we have Math 1314, and we also have Math 1324. Additionally, we have Math 1332 and Math 2412. And again, all of those recordings are available to you at all times on the EPCC YouTube channel. So thank you again, Mr. Mark Chavez from the United Way, for coming in today and presenting for us once again. He's a wonderful partner we have. Again, thank you all for coming in and enjoying this TVE with us over your lunch break. We hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. Bye, everybody.